Man moves into free cabin before realizing what it really is. He knew the house like the back of his hand. He looked at it from the driveway with its retiled roof, repaired windows, and the shutters he had hung. A ton of work had been put into it. It was his now, and as he unlocked the door, he couldn't believe his luck. Then he was overcome with tears when he spotted what she had left on the table. Man, his name John, was surprised when he got the strange call out of the blue. When the man on the other end of the line told him he had been left a house in Alaska, his heart plummeted into the pit of his stomach. The executor wanted to meet up with him to discuss one strange condition that came with owning the house, but John couldn't even speak through the tears. 3 years to the day that old woman husband had passed on, old woman that John know went to sleep for the last time. She reflected on her long, full life and was content with what she'd done with it. She'd made her final arrangements, so she finally had no unfinished business to attend to. She was tired, so she resigned herself to the loving arms of sleep and went to be with her husband. But she'd left something for John. John spent his last bit of savings on a ticket to Alaska, where the executor waited for him. At first, he didn't want the rundown house. What was he going to do with it? But, according to old woman request, he had to visit the home one more time. And he fully intended to honor his friend's last wishes. John stood in the driveway, looking at the old house he knew so well. He'd hung the shutters, retiled the roof, repaired the windows, and fixed dozens of other things during his time there. He couldn't believe it was now his. He unlocked the door and walked inside. But when he saw what she had left on the table, he couldn't contain his tears. On the kitchen table was a suitcase with his name written on the tag. Inside were dozens of envelopes. One was labeled for fixing the roof, and another for buying groceries. John tearfully opened each envelope and was astounded to find dollar bills. It was clear that old woman he was care about had saved every penny she had to eventually repay him for all the work he'd done on the house. He'd always refused, but he had no choice now.